welcome to my channel. I'm Anne Richardson, aka The Busy Brit. Today we're going to take a drive over to Kenwood in St. Petersburg. Many of the homes that are built there are bungalows from the 1920s and 30s. In addition, many of the bungalows were relocated there from elsewhere because of the proximity to downtown St. Petersburg. People wanted to be local. So strap your seatbelt on, let's go for a ride. And if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. But let's go, we're going to Kenwood. Is a U.S. historic district located obviously in St. Petersburg, Florida, because that's where I'm driving today. The district was designated on August 4th, 2003, and is just west of downtown, bounded by 9th Avenue North, 1st Avenue North, 19th Street North, and 34th Street North. It's got 2,200 historic buildings, and Grand Central is the adjoining district a little bit further to the south. It's a 375-acre residential area, best known for its historic bungalows, as I mentioned earlier. Mostly one-story, some two-story single-family homes built between 1912 and 45. They also have historic outbuildings, such as garages and garage apartments. Not all of the houses that are currently in historic Kenwood are the original homes. Many of the Craftsman Bungalow style homes were relocated to the area in the 1930s from other neighborhoods in the city. This helped cement historic Kenwood's bungalow identity. The high school in Kenwood is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and is located in the heart of the district. In addition to the number of historic buildings remaining in the neighborhood, many of the historic landscape and streetscape elements remain. The majority of the avenues, which run east to west, continue to be made of brick. Very bumpy roads, as you can see in some of the video footage. As you can see from the streets as we drive down, there are many, many very large trees, live oak trees, which is a protected species here in Pinellas County. There's jacarandas, there's ferns and palm trees. And I've always said, ever since I moved to Florida, that two of the largest, most popular business opportunities have to be landscaping and storage, because most of the houses here are quite small and don't have a ton of storage, and so storage facilities are abundant all over Florida, not just St. Petersburg. Parking in historic Kenwood is designated to one side of the street, as you can see on most of the avenues and the streets. The majority of this neighborhood has alley access, which goes into the back of the property. You used to be able to buy a house here in Kenwood for the low 100s, maybe even less. Today, the average sales price is somewhere around 360,000. That's June of 2020, and that's for a 2132. Because of historic Kenwood's high concentration of artists of all types, the City Council sought to promote the arts and artists by declaring the neighborhood an artist enclave. This status enables artists of the neighborhood to teach classes and sell artwork from their homes. Sadly, because of the pandemic, they have not been able to accomplish this. I have myself walked the artist's work tour, and it is quite amazing to go to everybody's home and to see these wonderful artists at work in their studios, in their garages, in their in-law suites and be able to sell their products directly from their home. One street away or one avenue away or one block away is the Grand Central District. The Grand Central District is a fast, flourishing area of restaurants, breweries, bars. There's the House of Rock or School of Rock. There's ballet studios. There's gymnasiums. There's coffee shops. There's tea shops. Everything that you could imagine walking distance or bicycle distance from historic Kenwood. You really never have to use your car. There we go, toodle pip. But historic Kenwood is definitely a very sought after area. 300 plus acres of beautiful, beautiful homes and landscaping. Currently, there's only one property on the market for sale there, and it's a new construction home that is being built in the fashion of the bungalows. So nowadays, you cannot build any more modern homes in this area. They have to be relevant to the existing properties that were built in the 20s and 30s. But as you can see, it's a fabulous, fabulous little nook in St. Petersburg, and worth driving around and visiting, even on the bumpy red brick roads. And now we turn onto Fifth Avenue North, the road that runs directly through historic Kenwood. You can actually access the beach from this road and also the major highways. And to our left is St. Pete High School, a beautiful historic building. And there we go on to another lovely little bungalow cottage in historic Kenwood.
Thank you so much for riding along with me today, looking at historic Kenwood. There's so much more to see in St. Petersburg, and I will endeavour to make it easy for everybody to take a look. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And this is Anne Richardson, aka the Busy Brit, with DHM Real Estate here in St. Petersburg, also known as St. Pete, also known as the Berg, also known as DTSP. So there you go. If you're thinking of relocating, hit the tag in my description and I will send you a relocation packet. If you're a first-time buyer, I also have a packet for buyers. So I now have one for sellers too. I got it all right here in St. Petersburg. Anne Richardson, the Busy Brit. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe.